Greetings, friends. I'm Oscar. It is March 12th, 2020. March 12th. And yeah, just start with my little daily vlog that I said I was going to do. This is the second day in a row. I'm on a roll. So yeah, first up, this is some art that I've been working on for Cardboard Kings, which is a game shop simulator. You open your own like game shop, mostly cards, but yeah. These are some of the NPC customers that come in that I've been working on. So this lady over here, this is Aoife LaRoche. So I think that's how you spell it. It's like an Irish name, I think. And yeah, she is like an Instagram model, and she comes into the shop looking for a dog over here. This is Piccolo. Kind of looks like Piccolo. Piccolo? Like the Dragon Ball Z character. And yeah, he's really cute. He comes in after she comes in looking for her dog. And she's like, "You see my dog?" And then she's like, "Wow, these cards are really cool." So, and then she gets into the card game and you like kind of form a friendship with her. Then Piccolo comes in like later and he just buys cards and he doesn't speak English. It's never really explained, but for some reason Piccolo buys cards as well. Then this is Kei. K-E-I. And she's like, we wanted to have like a shonen kind of protagonist who was like the star of their own kind of story or whatever. Come into the shop and like they'll come in and tell you like stuff that's going on, as if like your shop is kind of just like a location in a grander narrative. And yeah, so she's like kind of like a more hardcore version of like Cardcaptor Sakura, and she comes in and buys cards that she then uses like to summon like monsters and things to fight demons and stuff. So she's got her like katana and stuff, which it started off as a little bit of a joke. I'm like, God, like drawing a character with a katana, like you see on like lo-fi hip hop streams and stuff, like characters all like with, you know, ninja stuff. And then I just drew the character and I was like, actually, this looks pretty cool. So she's probably my favorite character right now. And down here, this is Kevin. So I'll try Kevin. And he wants to be the very best, like no one ever was, but not at card games, just at streaming. So he's like 10 years old, desperately wants to be like the next Ninja or something, like Ninja the streamer. Yeah, he's got like blue hair. I don't know. He's got like the characters, I think I've already, like, we nicknamed him Millhouse immediately because I gave him blue hair. And then I was like, all right, well, I think he's going to have to be called Millhouse. so that's like his nickname in the game. Everyone calls him Millhouse. And yeah, he always comes in and just like talks like to his stream. So he'll be like talking to you and he'd be like, yeah, I'm in the card shop. Just wanted to buy some cards. And then your character is, Harry is like, are you talking to me or are you talking to your phone? What the fuck is going on here? So yeah, I don't know. Thought that would be kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you think of this art. I'm pretty hyped on it, honestly, if I do say so myself. But yeah, let me know what you think. Nanomon, so you can see up here. I'll drag it down here. Oh, he's done a poop. Not a big change since yesterday, but I did add clouds, which I tweeted out. I was like, how have I been working on this for like 18 months and only just like add clouds? It's like the first thing I added in Desert Child, like when I could. I was like, I need to have clouds that come in and stuff. So yeah, like yesterday, I just like spent the afternoon. I was feeling a little bit ill, so just drew these clouds. This is looking very nice at the moment. This is looking a lot better than what I tweeted out yesterday. But yeah, I don't know, clouds. I never know how to draw clouds. Should they be like more like flat on the bottom as if you're looking at them like horizontally, or like kind of fluffy as if you're looking up at them? You know what I mean? Like it's a difficult thing to explain, but like clouds, when you're looking at them like side on, will look like what I've drawn. But then when you're looking just up at clouds, they just look like general blobby masses, you know? Yeah, so there you go. I'll get rid of him for now because he's just going to be in the way. But yeah, like stuff I've been thinking about, like, yeah, I've been thinking a lot about like, but like I just woke up this morning for some reason. I was thinking about wedding planning. I don't want to get married. I'm like anti-marriage. But I was thinking like, wouldn't it be sick if there was like a game about like wedding planning? And then I was like, yeah, it'd be like I was talking to my girlfriend and I was like, yeah, it'd be like a romantic comedy video game. And she was just like, that just doesn't sound enjoyable. Like, name a good one. I'm like, yeah, I think that's the problem, is that there haven't been any good ones, because AAA is just going to make games about shooting people in the face. But indie developers are like, all their writing, all their games, and they're like, oh, I want to make this real personal story. It's like, it's always like drama. You know, it's like so serious, you know? It's either like the most serious thing ever, or it's like, oh, it's a wacky comedy that's like a retro game or something, you know? There's like very few games that are like funny, but also have like a like heart or a romance. Like romance in games is always like just, it's either Uncharted, which is just like in a shooter, you know, or it's like a serious romance, you know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, man, that'd be so sick. Like a British romantic comedy, which are like some of the better ones. Like 4 Weddings and a Funeral. It would be sick. I don't know how exactly it'll work. I think you'd have to have like, I don't know, some gameplay revolved around like wedding planning. I haven't really thought about it, other than like you would have clients come to you and be like, hey, it'd be really cool if we could have this, this, and this, and my budget is $2. And you're like, fuck, I have to make it work. And then you get kind of like judged on how well you make it work. But like, I mean, you could, like Bridget Jones, that's like basically like a dating sim right there. It's like there's multiple characters that she's romancing. You know what I mean? She's kind of like this, like, oh, why would anyone be interested in me? I'm just like a really beautiful actress who's somehow trying to convince the audience that I'm actually not attractive, but you know, whatever. Like, this game is practically made for you. It's like, romantic comedies are pretty easy to write, right? I don't know if there's enough of them. And like, you could make it like Persona. Like, it just like a life sim where you have to like balance like, oh no, I'm getting fat, I have to wear like my grandma undies, which increases the chance of me getting laid, right? Is that Bridget Jones or is that Love Actually? I think it's Love Actually. Love Actually, that would be an amazing game. Like, why aren't these things games? It'd be amazing, yeah. And like, I mean, if it had to be set in Japan to make people fucking interested in it, because people like, a life sim, well, no, it has to be set in Tokyo and you have to have a magical talking cat. All right, fine, I'll have a romantic comedy set in Japan. It would be like Yakuza. In fact, I want that. Yakuza romantic comedy. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but I would like, just getting more down to the nitty gritty of what I want. Like this Witchbrook game that I came across, that's like it's like Chucklefish developing or publishing, I'm not really sure. And it's like basically just like Harry Potter, but like knockoff Harry Potter with this beautiful pixel art. And I'm like, come on, if people are making like knockoff Harry Potter pixel art, like make knockoff Bridget Jones' Diary, you know, with this amazing pixel art. It'd be amazing. I want to see like the weird, like I want a mini game where I'm like having to try and row a boat and like drink and smoke a cigarette and then I fall into the lake. Like that is my dream as a gamer. I will die happy, you know? Also, while we're on the topic of firstly, Witchbrook, where the fuck is this game? I want to play this game. Why isn't it out yet? I assume because you're still making it, but come on. Pandemic was hard on everybody, not just developers, all right? Also, just while we're on the topic of Persona, I haven't played Persona. I played 4 for a little bit, and I actually got really depressed, so I stopped playing it. I mean, that's the thing, right? I want a life sim that... people are gonna... All right, I know people are gonna come back to me and be like, Oscar, these do exist. They're called dating sims. Go and play one. No, I don't want to read shit. I want it to be like a game. I want there to be game. And this is people like, oh, why don't you play Persona or something? I'm like, because I don't want to read. I don't want to sit there reading and watching shit happen. I want to be a part of it, right? And like Persona, it's like, oh, the life sim stuff is there, but then it's kind of like sandwiched between 2 hours of me just like reading. I don't want to read. I do enough reading. So, and it's also, Persona's really depressing. I find it very depressing. I played Persona 4 Golden, and it's just like, and the woman was found strung up by her neck. And I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like I just want to play Scooby-Doo, all right? So Persona 5 Strikers, haven't played this. I was interested in it, and then I found out that like actually the live sim stuff is not as fleshed out. So I'm like, I just got to play Persona. But something that really irritates me about this art specifically, what's up with his hand? Like right here. Like it's just the arm entirely. It's like he's just got a really short arm. Like I know what it's meant to be. Like he's holding the gun out, but it's like this needs to be like bigger than. It needs to be like, you need to have made it go like, hang on. This needs to be like there. See what I mean? Atlas should hire me is what I'm trying to say. That looks so much better. Oh my God. I did nothing there. It's like, just do that. Why didn't you do that? That's a small thing. It's stupid. I'm running out of things to say. This is going to be a shorter video. But tell me what you think about my Bridget Jones idea, because I think it's got legs. Tell me what you think of my art for Cardboard Kings. Pretty into it myself. And tell me if you like those clouds. Tell me if they should be fluffier or if they should be more like spooky clouds. I don't know, because spooky clouds, I'm a fan of spooky clouds myself. Yeah, so you're loved, you're appreciated, people like you. Like, comment, subscribe. My name's Oscar, and I'll see you tomorrow.